going to be a beautiful weekend to get outside, and if you have milkweed in your yard, it's also a good time to collect the seeds so you have them for next spring. In tonight's Grow with Care, Laura and Bobby show us how to collect and store those seeds.
Well, if you want to help the monarchs, now is the time you really can help them.
It's time to collect the seeds from milkweed plants, which of course are host plants for the monarch caterpillar. Step one is to identify the milkweed. Most likely here you're going to find common milkweed, swamp milkweed, and butterfly weed. All of those will work. Collect seeds from healthy plants that have not been sprayed by pesticides and ones that you have permission to use.
Milkweed seed pods are ready to harvest when the pod turns brown or tan, the seam splits open naturally, and the seeds inside are brown and firm. Avoid green pods or white, immature seeds. They won't germinate well.
Step three is to collect the seeds. Gently pry open the seam if it hasn't split yet, and gently strip the seeds away. You can separate some of the extra fluff later. Best to do this on a dry day. You don't want your seeds to be wet. They can get moldy. Sometimes it's good to just lay out the seeds in a single layer on a paper towel or some newspaper for a few days just to make sure they're extra dry.
And next is very important. How are you going to store those seeds until next year? Place the seeds in a paper envelope, glass jar, or airtight container. Label with the species and date and store in a cool, dark place like a refrigerator or an unheated garage.
The cold of the process, having them in the unheated garage or the refrigerator, is such an important part called cold stratification. The seeds need that to germinate the following spring.
And you can plant them as you would in the spring any other seed, or use the winter sowing method.